shake me down. Not a lot of people left around.
What's up, guys? This is Jacob for Half Drunk Hero. Got another story time for you guys today. I know you're excited. So this time is going to be some stories about how I used to fuck with my dad. I try to mess with him as much as possible, and I get him pretty good every once in a while. The first one is going to be, he had a Pontiac Bonneville that he stopped making payments on. And he decided to leave this car parked at his friend's house, and this guy was like fucking white trash as hell, man. He like lived in this trailer park. It wasn't even really a trailer park. It was like a bunch of land. It was just real white trash as fuck. But he left it all the way up there. Like, he covered it up with a tarp with like palm fronds and all kinds of shit. There's no way that a helicopter could even see this thing. I mean, they could see that a car would be underneath there, but not this car, the particular model or anything. So one day I got a new phone number, and I decided to give him a call. And I said my name was Frank or Jeff or something from the Pontiac dealership, and that I was a repo man. And I was like, hey, I found the car, so I'm gonna have to repossess this thing. I'm just letting you know. And my dad's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't even know where the car is. And then I was like, well, I'm with a gentleman here. His name is Jay Bird. And then my dad started losing it because he fucking, because that was the guy's name where he left the car. He was like, how the fuck did you even find it? I'm like, oh my fucking god! Like, I'm gonna meet you up there. I'm gonna meet you over there right now. And then I started laughing and I was like, hey man, it's Jacob. And he was like, oh, you fucking bastard, you fucking got me. He hung up on me. So again, I changed my phone number. I changed my phone number a lot when I was younger because it was always those shitty prepaid phones that you buy. But the one that I happened to buy, his company that he worked at, they used Nextel. And he was working on ground. So ground's basically, you go and fix bullshit that breaks around the area. So I chirped him. I don't know if you guys remember that, the old Nextel thing where it's like burp, burp. I chirped him and fucking I was like, hey Chris. Like, I tried to change my voice the best as I could. I was like, hey Chris, and he's like, yeah, go ahead. And that's when I knew I fucking had him. So I was like, hey, there's a leak in the bathroom over in building 1. And he chirped back and he's like, I'm on it. He said that he loaded up all the tools needed to do a fucking plumbing job. He loaded up his helper. They get in the golf cart. They go over to where the building is, and his helper goes inside while he's offloading tools. And his helper comes out and he's like, hey man, there's no leak over here. And then he nextels me back and he's like, is this fucking Jacob? And I was like, I nexteled him back and I was like, fuck yeah, it's me. I got you, bitch. So the last one that I got, there was a app called Log Me In. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. You probably are. But basically what it does is it lets you control someone's computer, or it's supposed to be your computer, but someone's computer as long as you download the app to it. And so my dad had like this thing when I was living with him. He had like a routine. Like, he would come home, he would get a beer, turn on the TV, and then he would get on his laptop and like search through eBay and shit like that. Well, so I downloaded Log Me In to the computer. I hid the file, of course. I allowed remote access. He comes home, opens up the laptop, the beer, the fucking TV, and I started kind of small. I took over remote access, and I just started moving the mouse around. And he was like, oh, this is weird. My laptop's acting up. And then I started going a little bit bigger. I started opening up gay porn on his laptop. And my dad started freaking the fuck out. He was like, Jacob, there's a fucking virus or something on my computer. I was like, there's no virus on your computer, man. The only thing you do is get on eBay or whatever. There's no viruses on there. And he's like, no, man, I'm serious. Look. He turns the laptop to me, and then I see the gay porn, and I'm like, Dad, what the fuck are you looking at? I was like, dude, go do that in your fucking own time. Don't be out here in the living room looking up gay porn. And then I started cracking up, and he's like, he noticed that I had my phone, and on the phone it shows the fucking computer screen. So he figured it out that it was me fucking with him. But yeah, guys, there's my stories of screwing with my dad. always a great time. I still to this day try to get them as much as possible. I wouldn't even mind trying to get one of those glitter bombs or whatever, and trying to get that on video for you guys. But who knows? Who knows? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going for 4 likes on this video, so if I get that, I'd be pretty happy. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. All right, guys. Peace.